Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a look with the new, drum roll, e.l.f. by Jkissa To the Rescue palette. And this is pretty much what the eyeshadow palette looks like on the inside. I have not yet decorated mine, as you guys can see, because it does come with stickers on the inside that you can remove, and you can go ahead and decorate the outside of the packaging. But I have not done that as of now because I'm a little nervous that when I do it, I'm not gonna like what I did. And yeah, anyways, this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It is so beautiful, super colorful, super fun. And this is what I'm going to be creating, or this is what I'm going to use to create today's look. I might pop into this one here, what is the e.l.f. the new classics palette, this one right here. I might pop into this one just to like use it for the crease maybe, or to blend it out. I don't know, we'll see. But I have this one on standby just in case I need it. I'm sure you guys have already seen like 1,000 looks with this palette, but you know what? I wanted to play with it and show you guys. It does come with a big, huge big mirror. I love it. I love the packaging. All right, so the palette is being sold on e.l.f. site for $20, or you can also find it on the Ulta site for the same price. She also has the Suki To My Heart eyeshadow topper duo for $12. I did not purchase that one. And then she also released this beautiful eyeshadow brush set for $25, and it comes with 5 different pieces. But look at the handles on these. Oh, I knew when she released it that I had to have it, so I ended up buying this and the eyeshadow palette. There are 2 looks that she used on her campaign. There is this one, and then there's this one, which I might try to attempt to do, or I might just end up doing my own thing. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get right into the look before this video becomes 1,000 years long. So I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with the ABH primer. So you need the tiniest bit. Okay, so I usually like to start very light, and if I feel like I need more, I'll add more, rather than it being like super caked on my face and then, you know, you have to wipe it off and all that. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's what the ABH looks like on. As you guys can see, it really like just kind of evened out the skin tone on the lids. And of course you can pack it on more if you want it to be more opaque. I don't like it to be more opaque, so that's good enough for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the e.l.f. by Jkissa. Oh, I guess these are all by Jkissa. I'm gonna jump into the J3 from the set. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with Paloma, which is that shade right here, which is kind of like a more subtle yellow. And then tap out the excess, and then just slowly start to put that on the crease. And I just want to build it up slowly so that there's no harshness anywhere. And also what I've been trying to do lately, it's kind of go a little higher than what I typically would, because I also noticed that because I have more of a hooded eyes, if I look straight at you and I didn't go high enough, then the crease shade won't show. It just kind of goes inside my lid. So I've been trying to focus on that, trying to go a bit high, not all the way to the brow bone. Okay, up next I'm gonna take the J2, which is this one right here. It's more like a flat blending brush kind of thing. And then I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Zuma. And then just kind of keeping it on the tip. And then just starting to, what do I want to do with this one? No, I want to put it on the inside. They're very subtle colors. I'm gonna go into the J1 and see if I can pack it a little more, but I'm gonna go into Millie, which is a little bit of a brighter orange, and then try to pack it on the inner corner. See if I can get a little bit more pigment. Gotta say, these are not super pigmented. All right, and then with the same J1 brush, I'm gonna go into, which one do I wanna do? Casey, which is this one up here, this red up here, and I'm gonna put that on more so the center part, working my way into the outer corner. Are you guys seeing this? It's not even like really showing up that much. Let me go into the one on the bottom, Pepper, see if that one's a little more pigmented. That one's a little more pigmented, so I'm gonna use that one better. Alright, and then for the outer corner, I'm gonna go into Pretty Girl, which is this one right here, that deep purple, and I'm gonna start working that. I might mix it with Sadie on the top, those two, and then just start working that on the outer part of my crease. All right, so now I'm gonna jump into some of the shimmers on the bottom and put them on top, but I just wanna quickly show you guys what it's looking like so far. So as you guys can see, the pigment is not like super deep, strong, thick, opaque. I don't know. I did watch Andrea Matiliano's video, and she said she'd use this, and she also thought that it was not super opaque, they weren't super bright. The pigment wasn't just wasn't there. So let me jump into some of the shimmers and see if those are a bit better. So I'm gonna jump into Zuki, which is this one right here, and that's the orange, and I'm just gonna use my finger and then just put that on the inner part of the lid. Then I'm gonna go into Strawberry, which is this really pretty red type of shade, and put that in the middle. And I like using my finger for shimmers and metallics and all that. I know that sometimes you can wet them and get like more payout, but okay. And then now jumping into Confetti, which is the purple shimmer. I'm gonna take that also on the finger. This one's also buttery. And put a little bit of it on the outer corner. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and I'll come back to finish the bottom lash. Alright, so I went ahead and did the rest of my face, and now we're back to do the rest of the eyes. So let me show you guys real quick what I used on face. So for my primer, I used the Vichy Mineral 89 as a primer. I believe that's a serum, but I use it as a primer. And then I used the Misha BB cream in number 23, and I mixed it with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. I saw Jessica Braun saying that she's been mixing these two and she really likes how that looks. And then I mixed these two for my concealer, the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover in Buff Beige with the Stay Assurance J-Cap Concealer in Soft Tan. So I kind of mixed these two under the eyes. For my brown bronzer, I ended up using this e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. And for my highlight, I have the Nabla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in Ozone. This is so pretty. I can't wait to set it so that it actually glows. And then I set everything with my little tiny teeny weeny Laura Mercier, I can never say that name, translucent powder. So this is what I use to set my whole face. And then I think that's it. Do I use anything else? Oh, and then for my eyebrows, I use the Wet n Wild micro brow pencil in, I don't know what shade this is, but I think it's ash brown. So I just quickly ran through my ran that through my eyebrows, and then I set them with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. This one right here, and this one is in Deep Fawns, whatever. But it's the deep color. I think they got a little out of control. They're a little dark, but it's okay. We're not going anywhere, so we're just gonna let them be. And let's go ahead and finish the bottom lash. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this off on my little sponge here. This is the J1. And I'm gonna take Yosemite, which is the bright yellow, and then run that on the lower lash. And connecting it to the outer corner. Alright, and then now jumping to the J4, which is this little domed little brush. Let me take the purple again, which is Sadie, this one here, and then run that on the outer part of the lower lash line, just kind of connecting it to the top. I think next I'm going to go in with the J6, which is the flat brush, and I'm going to go into Cannoli. I just realized that's going to turn green because I have yellow. And then on that same brush, I'm going to take Peaky, which is this one right here, that really pretty green. And then put that on the inner corner of the lower lash line. And I think I'm going to go into Thatcher, which is the darker blue. And put that here. See if that makes it more blue. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and I'm going to go back into Pretty Girl. Just that really pretty purple right here. Put that concentrated more on the outer corner, connecting it to the blue. Alright, and then I'm going to take that J4 once again after I wiped it off, take that yellow Yosemite, and then just kind of run it under, blending everything together. I think I want to take a little bit more of Millie, which is this really pretty orange. I'm going to try to put some up here, see if it warms up that area, because I feel like it's looking a little dark. Like it just turned a little muddy. Okay, and I'm going to go back into Confetti, which was this dark purple, the shimmer. And then apply more on the outer corner because I feel like I ended up losing it. Alright, and then as an inner corner, I think I want to take that Firefly and put it in the inner corner. Not gonna lie, it was It's a little strange. Alright, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and put on some Truffle Teas from Maybelline on the lips. What do you guys think? How do you guys think I did? I really like how this turned out. Like I said, expected it to be a little more brighter than it actually came out to be, but I really like it. I can see myself really enjoying this palette. Also, all these brushes worked perfectly. I can see myself including these on my everyday usage, so I'm super excited to have these. I'm excited to play more with the palette and see what other looks I can create, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate if you would do so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time that I upload a video. But other than that, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.